Hey y'all, excuse my appearance, but I was having a conversation with someone and I saw someone else post something and I had to get on here and share. So, a lot of times God will put us in positions or He will call us to something or tell us to do a thing and we will do it. And the people around us will think we're crazy, right? Sometimes we'll do it not understanding the why behind it, but we do it out of obedience, right? And the people around us don't understand it, right? And so a lot of times it don't make sense. Why did God tell me to do this? Girl, I don't know why God told you to do that. Man, listen, you my homie, but that sound crazy, right? Everybody has something to say, the naysayers. But I recall being in a Bible study years ago, and one thing that we were talking about was faith and how faith will allow you to be obedient to God in places that you don't have an understanding. Let me give an example. If God tells someone to pack up their life and relocate, and they do it, they don't understand why, but they do it out of obedience. It don't make sense, but their obedience in it, and their obedience to that represents their faith. So in Bible study, we were talking about that, and the pastor said it don't make sense, but somebody else yelled out in the crowd, but it make faith. But I wanted to go a little further. Sometimes what doesn't make sense to the people around you, and they mean you well, sometimes people don't, but sometimes people do, and they tell you don't do the thing that God told you to do, or don't do the thing that God has called you to do because it doesn't make sense to them. Always remember, if God called you to it, He's going to see you through it. It don't make sense, but it make faith. That's not proper grammar as an educator, but I wanted to get on here and I wanted to share that with you guys in this moment. And I hope it sets somebody free. Sometimes God will tell you to give a discount. Sometimes God will tell you to have a scholarship program. Sometimes God will tell you to put somebody in something for free or give them a break or something that they're supposed to pay a 2-part to, make it a 3-part or a 4-part so they can actually do it. It don't make sense. It's not what you wanted to do, but it's what God called you to do, and it makes faith. So let what you do in this season represent your faith. Yes? If God tells you to do a thing or He calls you to a thing and you know without a shadow of a doubt that it was God, make sure you know. But you know that it was God, let that thing not make sense to you, but you do it anyway, and let that thing make faith. Y'all have a good night. Bye.